You are listening to the Novel Writing Podcast, episode 50. Grab a cup, cozy up, and let's get to writing. Today's episode is the 46th of 60 daily episodes that pair with the videos of Haley's 60-day novel writing challenge. You can watch the first 5 days of the challenge for free on Haley's YouTube channel, and the link to that is in the description. Day 46 of the challenge is about character flaws. Every human on the planet has flaws. Every human in the entire history of the world had flaws, except Jesus, and he's a special case. And because every human has flaws, that means you do too. I have flaws, you have flaws, we all have flaws. It's like Oprah handing out goodie baskets for her in-studio audience, but in writing, flaws make things more interesting. If everyone was perfect, the world would be extremely boring. We wouldn't have the contrast that makes life rich. It's the same for your characters. If they're not flawed, dynamic, rounded characters, the readers aren't going to relate to them, aren't going to engage with them, and will probably put the book down if they feel like you, as the author, has duped them into trying to stuff a perfect character into a story that can only be told with imperfect ones. Sometimes, writers use disabilities and chronic conditions as the flaws their characters deal with. While representation does matter, incorrect or inaccurate representation can perpetuate negative stereotypes, especially when those disabilities are used as token plot points that add nothing to the story, or are mentioned in passing but never impact a character's ability to perform his or her tasks. My biggest beef with this happens on the big screen, when Hollywood writers try to work type 1 diabetes into a story, but do it wrong. They're getting somewhat better at it, but plenty of examples of very poorly done writing still exist there. If you're going to give your character a permanent or chronic disability or an illness, please, for the love of God, do your research. Talk to people who have actually lived with the condition or still live with it. Do your due diligence with the research phase, and your readers will not riot with pitchforks to burn you at the stake. Yes, representation is important, but more important is getting that representation right, accurate, and relatable. I, as a type 1 diabetic, do not relate to a type 1 diabetic character who doesn't fight back tooth and nail when a doctor character tries to give insulin when blood sugar is already dangerously low. I would instantly put that book down, possibly burn it if I could. Any disability or chronic illness you introduce should mean the character has to deal with it, and deal with all the rest of the drama that you're throwing at them in the story. That can add stress, yeah, but it can also add tremendous opportunity for character growth. That's it for this companion episode to Character Flaws. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 47. Thanks for listening to the Novel Writing Podcast. If you're ready to stop struggling and start finishing your novel, check out the 60-day Novel Writing Challenge. It's a step-by-step program designed for solo writers to complete their first draft with clarity and focus. Visit the link in the description to learn more.